Hello, and welcome to our brew-along for our Jhonathan and Johan Gasca coffee. This coffee is an anaerobic washed process of the pink Bourbon varietal coming from Jhonathan and Johan's farm, Finca Zarza, located in the Huila province of Colombia. Now, for this brew today, we've gone back to our metal Hario V60 paired with Abaca filters. And we're going to use the same ratio as our daily driver 4-pour recipe with 20 grams of coffee, ground kind of like kosher salt, and just giving it a little shake to level off the bed there. And we're going to use 330 grams of total brew water. However, one change we're going to make today is that we're going to use a 5-pour method instead of a 4-pour method. So, making sure that we're ready, our coffee is now in our dripper and our scale is zeroed. And so to start our brewing today, we're going to do 2 50-gram pours. So we're going to start now. The first 25 grams are going to be a center pour, followed by the second 25 as a spiral to the edge. And it should take roughly 10 seconds. All the pours today are going to start on a 30-second interval, and each pour is going to be around that 10-second mark. So we're starting to get ready for our second pour here. Just coming up on 30 seconds. Once again, 25 grams in the middle up to 75, and then a gentle spiral to the edge there up to 100. Our next pour is going to begin at 1 minute, and from this point on, all of our pours are going to follow the same structure as our 4-pour method. So the next 2 pours are both going to be 80 grams each, with the first 40 being a second pour and the second 40 being a spiral around the edge. So just like so, starting at 1 minute, center pour up to 140, and then a spiral all the way up to 180 there. As you can see, once again, pouring in roughly the 10-second amount of time. And we're going to wait for 1 minute and 30 seconds to make our next pour. So coming up right now, once again, 40 grams center pour up to the 220 mark, followed by 40 spiraling around the edge up to 260 there. And then the last pour is going to start at the 2-minute mark, and it's going to be a 70-gram pour with 30 in the center, and then spiral around the edge for the last 40. All right, and beginning our final pour now, center pour up to 290, and then the spiral around the edge there, all the way up to 330. And if you miss any of these pours by a gram or two, don't worry, there's plenty of room for error. So the reason that we went with a 5-pour method as opposed to a 4-pour method on this coffee is that by doing 5 pours gives us a little bit more agitation and increases the extraction percentage just a little bit. We have also found that a shorter bloom brings a touch more acidity, help keeping this bright with the higher agitation. And you can see we've just drained right about now. Our bed is looking dry, and we were at the 240 mark. For this pour, you're looking for somewhere around the 240 to 250 total brew time. Once again, that's 330 grams of total brew water, 20 grams of coffee. Our kettle was heated to 95 degrees Celsius, or roughly 203 degrees Fahrenheit. And please enjoy brewing and experiment, because after all, that's what coffee is all about.